Hey guys, so this is a bit of a different type of video, and as you can clearly see, I'm in a different location.
Destiny.
I am in my car. For the first episode of what I am now dubbing Car Talk. It's literally a mini podcast done in my car. And joining me are two people who've already been on the channel a few times now. My co-host on Which Is Better, Billy Hansen, aka
Stealthy Bomber. Hello. This is my Funko Taco.
And my co-host for the one episode of Which Is Better, Destiny Murgatroyd.
Hi.
Plug your social.
I think it's just Destiny MM 18, but I just go by my name mostly.
On all social media. Anyways, basically this point of this podcast is that we can share our hot takes on stuff and actually debate them. We have two categories for this episode. One, food.
Two Disney villains.
Well,
Animation and
Well, as
Animated
you guys can
property.
clearly see, we're all matching. Show Billy.
Funko Taco.
Anyways, now, okay, let's start with food.
Taco.
Okay, so can I just say, I hate Jell-O. Like, all Jell-O.
All of it?
It's too squishy. I can't.
I like playing with it.
I have this thing about texture. Like, I only like potato tots if they're soft. I only like
Potato tots.
yeah, potato tots.
Huh?
I only
Wait, you call them potato tots?
well, some of the time. This is exactly what I wanted.
You guys, I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with my bangs. I can't get them to look right.
I'm obsessed with TikTok.
You're on camera. Don't worry about it. Anyways, another thing. Contribute to the conversation.
I'm sorry. I was giggling. I did say I like to play with it.
This is our first podcast, so we're obviously gonna have some
Personally,
bloopers,
I
guys.
like Jell-O. I like playing with it more though, just like taking a spoon and going.
The funny thing, I don't remember ever eating Jell-O as a kid, and then when my mom made Starburst flavored Jell-O, like the cherry ones, actually it was the pink. It was pink first, and then it was cherry. I had some of it, and like I remember exactly what my face did. I went, and my mom was like, "Well, you didn't like it?" I went, "I'm not mad at the taste. It's the texture." Like I have a thing
That's
about.
how I feel about coconut shavings.
Really?
Yes.
Funny enough, I hate coconut cake. I hate it.
Well, can I just say something about Jell-O though?
Yeah.
I'm not picky when it comes to pretty much anything, but I'll eat Jell-O, but after like a minute or so of eating it, I have to stop because it just leaves like a weird, sort of
Aftertaste?
Well, that and the sort of texture taste in my mouth. I feel the same way about coconut shavings. I like them, but they just kind of make your mouth feel weird.
I hate the way they feel on my teeth.
Yeah, mostly.
I like the flavor, but the moment they hit my teeth, I'm just like, oh, it feels like I'm eating
So
ants.
what would you guys, onto another food topic, where would you say has the best fast food?
Oh,
Ooh,
that's tough.
I haven't exactly been eating fast food a lot lately, but if I was to spend at least a little bit of money to actually get fast food somewhere, I'd go to Five Guys.
I know.
And there's one like right there from our location.
They are expensive, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
I've never been,
though
so I can't stand opinion on Five Guys.
Considering so let's just say, like, take how big the large McDonald's fries are and double it by like 6.
Wait, there's fries even bigger than McDonald's fries?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Like, this is how big the cup you get for the large fry.
Oh my dear.
Wow.
Geez.
Honestly, I like all fast food, as I said before, but I think if I were to actually pick somewhere, my go-to would be Freddy's, because their ice cream machine works! but actually, guys,
It's like,
the thing
the
about
ironic thing, she works at McDonald's.
Yes, I do
And
work at McDonald's.
And she's told us herself, and we've also heard, that when they tell you the ice cream machine is broken,
It
it's
means
not
we're cleaning
broken. It takes forever to clean it.
Yeah, it's got the one we have is like one of those older models that has like a bunch
That's
of
even
tiny
worse.
pieces that we have to clean by hand. So whenever we say, oh, it's not working, there's a good chance they have one of those models and we're actually having to clean every single piece by hand.
Dang.
Though I have, like, I'm not saying anywhere around here, but I have heard of people who work at McDonald's, like, they say it's they say it's broken, that they just don't want to deal with it. Like, I'm not saying about yours. I'm saying, like,
ours
other
doesn't
people.
do that. Generally, if you come to the one I work at, we'll give you an ice cream if it works, but if it's being cleaned, then we just say, oh, it's not working. I'm sorry.
You guys ask me something now.
Okay, so what... Okay, what's... Have you,
Mexican food.
well, I was going to ask, like, have
Mexican food.
you ever tried, like a weird combination of something?
Egg rolls and ketchup should never go together.
Like, I bring it up because... Okay, so don't judge me for admitting this, but I have legit had potato salad as a pizza topping before.
How did it taste?
I'm not judging, but
That's exactly what I wanted, because this is hot. We're talking about hot takes. But like
Ew.
it was a DiGiorno stuffed crust, rising crust pizza. That was I think it was either the supreme or pepperoni. I can't remember which, but it actually legit tasted pretty good. Like, from what I've heard, like from other people who did the pizza and ranch, it's like that.
I've tried it. It's good.
I like pizza with ranch. I'm trying to think of what weird food combination I've done recently that's not normal. Oh my god, I've done so many.
I also should admit I've also tried sushi on a pizza, and it wasn't bad either.
Ooh, I do like
I ate weird
sushi
as a
and I do
child.
like pizza, but I haven't tried those two things together.
No, like I
I'll
was eating them together, but like I put them on it and tried it. It wasn't bad.
This wasn't recently, but it was like a long while ago, back when I worked at Little Giant. I had sushi, I had ketchup, and I had pickles. And turns out all three of them together aren't that bad.
Neat.
I'm trying to think.
What are some
foods
to know
that
something weird that I used to do as a child involving food?
I'm listening.
Okay, so I used to disturb my mom with how I ate as a child. I was the type of child that not only would I wanted to make food last, but I did it in the weirdest way possible. I would take a raw hot dog and I would eat around it. I would eat around it bit by bit, or I would peel the skin off,
Around
eat
the hot
that around the hot dog.
That's like the best bit. Like,
And then
you get the crunch out
I
of it.
used to do
and then I would eat the insides.
I used to do the same thing with a
So
corn
basically,
dog.
basically, you ate it like a dog.
Yeah, but I didn't do it with a corn dog. I did it with just the meat.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I used to do the exact same thing with the corn dog.
That's the same thing. It's the same
bread
thing.
first,
Except
and
it has
then
the
the
bread.
dog.
Yes, but I would do it just to the dog.
It's like a cinnamon roll. You know, the middle part is the best part for last.
Have you ever had those?
I would also drink
those corn dogs.
mashed potatoes through a straw.
The mini corn
I've
dogs?
seen her do it too.
Wait, what now?
I drink. Growing up, one thing I would do if I didn't feel like cooking myself something, I would take a straw and I would fix me either some mashed potatoes or a bowl of chili, and I would drink it through a straw, and then
Girl, ew!
I've seen her do it too. It's
Not judging, but
we were on a phone call one time, and I was just listening to him chat while I just drank my mashed potatoes through a straw.
Ew! I could never do that, girl.
But funny enough. Okay, so what?
I mean, good for you if you like it, but
Back to the topic of not liking food. Like, here's some of the foods that I refuse to eat. Like, I hate the taste of them. Eggs, mayo. The smell drives me crazy.
Which is ironic because
I used to not like mayo, but I like it now.
Mayo, mushroom.
Well,
I hate the taste of fungi. Did I say mushroom?
No.
Mushrooms. Actually, beets. They taste like hate.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like beets either, but I tried them in a salad that I had, and they weren't that bad actually. But I didn't want to eat them anymore because I didn't want to risk losing my lunch.
I despise buttermilk and any and all
Me
sorts
too.
of
Yo,
bitter
okay,
foods or
let me tell you
drinks.
something like real quick. In my childhood, I woke up and I was like half awake, but I saw in the fridge buttermilk, and I'm like, that might taste good. So I poured me a glass and drank some.
Never
Oh,
go,
I
It was disgusting.
I
never
did
never go to
worse.
Kroger because
I was 5.
Never
When I
water?
first tried it, I thought it was normal milk. I instantly threw the entire thing up on my poor aunt's floor.
Aw.
never you go to Kroger because they use buttercream frosting.
I don't mind it.
Well, it's buttermilk frosting.
I will say this though, I'll eat the substitute of any tomato or potato except if it's potato salad, and if it's something I can taste the tomato in, but
You must not like Italian food then, do you?
I do actually. That's the ironic part. I don't like raw potato or raw tomato.
Well, you're not supposed to eat potato raw.
I eat a raw potato raw like there's no tomorrow.
I
wash it.
What?
What's wrong with you, girl?
Like no judgment, but what?
Yeah.
Okay, growing up, whenever my mom would fix homemade mashed potatoes, because chef's gifts, the homemade mashed potatoes,
Yes.
Right? Yes.
she would peel the potatoes, and I would ask her if I could have one. So she would wash one off for me, and I would eat it raw. And I've just always done that since I was little. 'Cause
Homemade
I just love
mash?
potatoes.
I didn't
Not
know
my
that.
favorite.
I did not know that. I want to point that out.
Homemade.
I'm not judging, but what?
I will say this though, homemade mash, not my favorite. Okay, what are y'all's favorite?
No, I wasn't done.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Bacon.
Bacon.
Wait, what about bacon?
I
He
hate bacon.
hates bacon.
What? Boy, I'm gonna get out this car. What are you talking about? You hate bacon?
I hate the taste and
He
it's
hates
too
the
crunchy.
taste.
You
and
better.
the texture
I
of
hope
bacon.
no country people see this, or they will come after you.
Come at me, hillbillies.
I feel like everybody would come at him for that one, because
Bacon is below average.
And don't say that. Like no judgment, but don't.
Fight me.
Okay, like
I
I
like
will
bacon,
say.
but I prefer sausage.
I will.
Thank you.
I will say this though: the bacon has to be a certain kind of crisp for me to like it, and if it's not, I will not
It's
eat
too
it.
crunchy
For me-
either way.
For me, I don't like when it's real crispy. The way my mom always fixed it is she would leave some of the fatty goodness on it, and I love it that way.
Okay.
Want it that way.
Okay,
Bless
so
you, honey.
on the topic of breakfast foods, because great segue. What do you got? What is your preferred? French toast, waffles,
Oh my
or
God.
pancakes?
Dude, don't make me
Pancakes
choose. But
or waffles.
okay, if it's
I don't
Eggo,
really eat
if
French
it's
toast
Eggo
much.
waffles or Eggo,
Nope. I
Actual
can't do
waffles
frozen
or
waffles.
actual-
why not?
I can't do frozen. It never tasted right.
I'm sorry.
Are you all right, Destiny?
Yeah.
Is the
I
air
just-
getting too much for you?
No, honey, I'm parched. I'm dehydrated.
Oh, we have no drinks.
It's okay. It's okay. I can't wait till we go to lunch.
How's that?
It's
We're going
fine.
to Longhorn Boys.
Also, I'm sorry if the AC is now echoing. I want to make sure she stays cool before we can get her something to drink.
I chewing gum, but it's helping a bit.
Anyway.
But God, you made me choose between those three. Shoney's has some really good French toast sticks, and I like those.
For me, like don't get me wrong, I like pancakes. French toast is good when I'm in the mood for it. But there's something about a good homemade waffle that gets me every time.
I do like big homemade. They're not bad, and I do make my own pancakes. Like, okay, if you guys, you know those pancakes are like really crunchy around.
Yeah.
Cook it in oil or butter. They're so good, and the pancake part is so fluffy, and I love how it's all crunchy all the way around. Oh my god, it's
Okay.
so good.
I love the homemade pancakes my mom makes, so although I love me a good waffle, I think I might have to say pancakes just because that's what I eat more often.
I prefer waffles so much. Whenever I go to IHOP, I
have
order
great
their
waffles.
Belgian waffles. I don't even order pancakes.
Oh my gosh. So Billy, is there anything you want to ask us? I think it's
Oh
your
my
turn.
gosh.
Food related.
Mexican food. Favorite Mexican food, because we have my Flunko Taco here.
California burrito at El Nepal.
Those are delicious.
I've had Mexican food a lot when I was living with my dad because they have, Mexicans in their trailer park. So I do like a good fajita and everything, but I always order the same thing when I go to a
My
Mexican.
taco has 2 eyeballs.
Aw, I always order the same thing whenever I go to a Mexican restaurant. I order a chicken and cheese quesadilla, the orange rice, and the beans with cream cheese. It's so good.
I usually just stick with the California burrito because I only go
I
to
do
one.
like burritos.
I only go to one.
And tacos.
And also, hot take. I'm talking about an actual burrito, one where you can pick it up. None of that shit that has the sauce on
I
it.
hate the red sauce.
What are you talking about, guys?
The
He's
shit-
talking about, you know how when you go to an actual Mexican restaurant, they put that red sauce on all the burritos?
and the cheese and you have to eat it with a fork and
I
knife.
love the cheese.
That's
I
not
don't
a
like the red
burrito.
sauce.
I don't like pico de gallo. I will say that.
I don't even remember what
But
pico de gallo is.
Let me ask y'all one last question before we go to the next topic. What's y'all's number one dessert?
Oh, tar.
Apple pie. Homemade apple pie.
Anything with chocolate. I love chocolate.
That's
so
good too, but it's usually either apple pie or, depending on like where they go, like
Oh wait,
some kind of
I
brownie.
know. Oh, this is something I love to get for special occasions at Huddle House, but they're brownie a la mode. It feels like an electric. It feels like an electric taste in my mouth. I love it.
I like all kinds of desserts and ice cream, but my favorite go-to is the brownies from CiCi's Pizza. Oh my god,
brownies.
they're so good.
I can't.
And their dessert pizza.
I can't do
I've
CiCi's.
never tried.
Why not? I like
It tears my stomach up.
I like spinach pizza. That's my favorite.
CiCi's Pizza tears my stomach up.
Okay, so next topic, guys. Since we're about 15 minutes in,
Favorite Disney villain?
Pet, no. Here's an interim. What is your biggest pet peeve?
Oh god.
I'm gonna have to think for a minute on that one.
You know what mine is?
What's that?
People who think they're better than they actually are. Like I mean, excuse me,
People who act like they're better than everyone else just by being them.
and like, excuse me, you do realize the world doesn't revolve around you, right?
If you're flexible and you can literally bend your body around and kiss your own ass, then you'll get some respect. But until then, sorry, honey.
There's
And
some people that could probably actually do that.
And then another thing is, well, it's funny. I've done it like a couple times during this video already. I hate when someone interrupts you right as you're getting to the point.
I'm sorry.
Or sorry.
I'm not talking about you two, but I'm talking like in
Honestly,
general.
we all do it to each other, so we're pretty much used to it.
That's
But,
just
like,
because
But
we've
I
all
can't
been
stand that
talking
shit
together.
either.
Like, how are you gonna? You don't even know. Like, that's exactly how it sounds when like you're trying to get to it, but then they don't even take the time of day to listen to you.
Oh,
If
that's what I hate.
If a kid is watching this, listen to me, little Johnny and little Susie. Your parents want to deck you in the face whenever you do that.
Dude, I was a kid and I had that done to me all the time.
Oh my god.
Literally, I'd have to say, if I were to say a childhood pet peeve, it was that. Like, when I was growing up, I had so many people who just didn't want to listen to a word I said just because I was a child.
Isn't that bullcrap though? I mean,
All right,
for real.
now
though.
that's not my only. Those aren't my only pet peeves, but I don't want to go into a rant in this video
Right.
again.
Oh yeah,
So-
we've all three ranted today, so.
Alright,
So let's change it to the next topic, which is that and animation in general. Okay, I have to ask. Okay, so you guys know how I am about good writing.
Yes.
Like, one of my biggest problems with both Steven Universe later on and My Little Pony, they reform almost every villain. Like, yes, I know Cozy Glow ended up going to Tartarus, but
along with Queen Chrysalis and the red dude whose name
T-Rex.
is
T-Rex.
Thank you. Sorry again.
But but how can you have a narrative if you don't have any conflict? You can't have conflict without an antagonist.
It makes you feel better that one of the other villains actually died.
Which villain
King
died?
Sombra.
Yes,
King
he did.
Sombra.
And if you guys have watched all the way up to Steven Universe Future, Aquamarine and Eyeball were never reformed. And I wouldn't say Jasper got reformed. Steven just pretty much earned her respect.
He just put up with her.
Yeah,
It's
pretty much.
basically what-
She pretty much stayed the same, but she.
And you
didn't
guys
really
remember, the diamonds aren't all the way reformed either. They're still working their way. Because, like,
Steven Universe Futures, they're like, oh hey, we're just here now.
well, yes, but in the movie, White Diamond was like, even to lower life forms. And Steven was like, what do we talk about? Equal life forms.
Okay,
They're
so,
still learning.
all right. So now that I got that rant out of the way, and thank you for adding to my point. Okay, since we're wearing Disney villain shirts, I gotta ask, which Disney villain do you think was the most overrated?
Oh,
I
man.
don't really believe in things being overrated, so I'm gonna have to.
I
stay
don't really
out of
pay.
this one.
I don't really pay attention that much, but
I believe in certain ones being underrated,
I
but
think
not overrated.
I think I will like turn towards me so I can.
The only thing I just realized, Hans isn't on here.
Who?
Hans.
The one everyone wants to punch in the face because
Who?
he broke Anna's heart in Frozen.
Oh!
He isn't even on here. Look, check out the shirt. He's not on here. Everyone else is, but Hans isn't.
Does he really count as a villain?
Yes.
Though?
Yes, he does. Do you not
Oh,
remember?
you know what? There's my answer. Hans.
Well, these are like old Disney villains before those movies even came out.
Yeah,
But-
but
Mother
Mother
Gothel's on there.
Gothel's a newer one too.
Okay, but that was 2013 or like 20.
Yeah,
Okay,
Frozen came
about
out,
2 years
like-
before Frozen.
Let me see the villains again. Like, let me get a really good look. So I can. Okay.
It's kind of hard to do this in a car.
Honestly, I think the one that was overrated the most was wait, remind me who this guy is again?
Talking about this guy right here?
That's Maleficent.
No.
Talking about the dragon?
Nope. You talking about him?
No, the guy, right there.
Oh, Hades?
No, honey.
Oh,
I can't see
oh,
him.
the centaur from Hercules.
Oh, the centaur from Hercules.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm surprised he's even on the shirt because most people don't talk about him at all.
And funny enough, Hades is also on the shirt too. So it's 2 villains for the price of 1, baby.
Oh my God, was the Queen of Hearts overrated?
Honestly, I feel like Alice in Wonderland, the original, was actually pretty underrated.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like the ones that are generally the most popular.
What about
probably
Cruella
be
or
like-
this guy? Who was the guy in the purple hat again?
Dr. Facilier?
Talking about him?
Yeah, him. Who is he
That's
again?
I don't remember his name, but he's
Wait,
the guy from
Frollo?
Pocahontas.
Oh no, you're talking about Governor Radcliffe.
Governor Radcliffe.
Yes, that's his name.
Governor Radcliffe, I don't
Honestly-
make money talking about him.
I can't say because I don't pay attention that much. What do you guys think?
Honestly, I already said Han's the most overrated because I love Frozen and all, but it's over advertised. Like it wasn't even that good.
That was good.
The commercials of it lasted forever and everything, but
Like don't get me wrong, I love Idina Menzel. Best Elphaba, the original one.
I think the
But-
thing that brought down Frozen a bit for me was the song from the Trolls. I feel like their song.
It's a bit of a fixer upper.
I feel like
I like
their
that
song was the
song,
only.
though.
I mean, it's not a bad
It's better.
song.
It's
I
better
don't
in the
hate
show.
It,
It's better when
but
you
I
see it
feel
live.
like it's weaker compared to
Really?
the rest of the songs.
so which villains do you guys think
No offense.
is? It's okay, honey. Which ones do you guys think is underrated then?
Oh,
my gosh,
almost
there's a
certainly
lot.
Yzma.
Yzma. For
Oh my
sure.
God! Pull the lever, Gronk! Pull the lever!
I feel like Yzma, and in my opinion, another underrated one that legit nobody talks about would be. I can't remember his name right now, but the butler from Aristocats. I feel like he was one of the
he was
most
underappreciated.
related.
Oh man, right? And you know, he was well within his rights to earn something. Why the freak would you give your inheritance to a cat? What's a cat gonna do with it?
Honestly,
It's funny I say
it's
that,
the
but if
correct-
anything happened to me, I would give my stuff to Missy.
Well, I mean, in your case, it kind of makes sense, but in her case,
Missy's my cat, by the way. I haven't
But,
mentioned
like-
that I have a cat now, but I have a cat.
In the butler's case, though, he literally worked his butt off for that woman,
I
probably since they were
know.
both young, and he didn't get anything except I'm giving everything to my cats, but you can live with them and take care of their butts until they die.
Yeah, no wonder he tried to kill them. Like I don't condone.
Well, he didn't even try to kill him at first. He just tried to get him to go somewhere else.
I don't condone animal violence, but if you've worked your butt off for how many years at that point?
He
Several-
probably
My
worked
God.
for like since he was young, so we can assume like 50 to 60 years.
And she had no children.
And he gets nothing? What the hell?
So yeah, sorry little furball. Bye bye.
Crazy thing is, he never even intended to kill him.
I
Even
didn't
at
say-
the end,
I
he
didn't
just
say kill-
wanted to send him away.
I didn't say kill them. I just said bye bye.
Alright, now, favorite Disney villain song?
Oh gosh, well, that's hard.
Okay, how about to make it
I
easier?
have two. I have three.
We
I have
make
three.
a top five.
I already have 3.
You first.
Poor Unfortunate Souls, the Broadway version, not including Melissa McCarthy's mid version from the new movie.
I enjoy the original Unfortunate Souls the best, but I really love the Broadway one.
Okay, Prince Ali, Jafar's version, because it's the only Disney villain so far to use a Disney.
Jafar sang?
Yeah,
Yes,
to use
he
the
did.
hero's song against the hero.
Oh wow.
Oh, and Dr. Facilier.
Friends on the Other Side.
I love that one!
And like with Jafar, it's the only Disney song the
gets
villain
used
song
against the villain?
that gets used against him.
Alright, so my top 5, and not in any particular order: Poor Unfortunate Souls, Friends on the Other Side, Mother Knows Best,
That's my number 4.
No one like Gaston.
I mean, I liked it, but Gaston could have been a better villain.
Well,
I know Ka isn't on the
Trust
in me. I love that song, especially from the live action.
I haven't seen the live action. I refuse to.
But if I had to pick an all-time favorite Disney villain song, it would be Scar and Zira's song from The Lion Kings.
yeah.
Oh, the villain. Yeah, be prepared.
Dude, I
Why
swear-
isn't Zira on there though?
She's a sequel.
Sadly, most of the sequel villains ain't on.
Oh, by the way, can I just say this rant real quick? Disney!
Stop remaking garbage!
Thank you!
No!
I'm sorry. Like, don't get me wrong.
You don't
there's
like
a
it
lot
either?
of good. I like a lot.
Half of them suck.
I like a lot of them. Most of them are decent, and there's some really good ones. Like I really love the Cinderella one, and I like the Jungle
Yeah.
Book one, and I actually really love the Aladdin one. But like most of them. The part that made me not want them to make any more remakes, aside from them just remaking every single previous movie.
How complete shit Mulan was.
Well, I was gonna say.
Okay, I will say this. How can you have Mulan without Mushu? I will
Or
say
any of the
that.
singing.
Exactly.
What I was
Like,
gonna say is
I only
for
meant-
me, it was actually the Lion King one.
You don't like the Lion King one?
I mean, it's not bad, but for me, it's the one that made me feel they really just don't actually
They just
care.
ruined it.
It's because like
Yeah.
they ruined Be Prepared. to that.
They did. But honestly, I didn't even make it through all the way to Mulan. I only made like quarter movie.
Okay, and I bring that up because I'm going to wait for new Little Mermaid movie to come out to review it.
It's already out.
They're also remaking Lilo and Stitch. Right?
I've heard, and Bambi, and Princess and the Frog. But
Mike, why are they remaking The Princess and the Frog?
They're remaking everything.
But listen. If they truly make,
the
I'm
originals
sorry.
are still better, though.
Disney, I swear to all that is holy.
They're doing
If
it
you
for
wi-
the cash grab.
If you ruin The Princess and the Frog, I will no longer support your company. I will throw this shirt away if you fuck it up.
You
Hey,
can
it might
support
turn out
old
decent.
Disney.
It might turn out decent. You can still support old Disney.
But think about it this way, guys. If they make Tiana white like they made Ariel
No.
black, it truly won't matter.
No, they'll keep them black, but make it like every shitty Vox sitcom nowadays, and where everything is woke and a political statement.
I
mean-
Looking at you and all of the BET currently.
How long have we been recording for, y'all?
For 27.
And it's a 30-minute episode, so guys,
We're gonna-
on that
we
bombshell.
have 3 minutes. We
I
have,
never said my favorite songs
we have
yet.
3 minutes left.
hurry up,
Oh
though.
my gosh. Okay, so y'all already said 2 of mine. Be prepared. Walk you through. Be prepared. Trust in me. And you also said Friends on the Other Side. Dude, that one is one of my favorites because that's the one I actually used to practice all the flipping time. I love it. I love
It's
it
true.
so much.
I remember being in theater class with her, and like she knows it by heart.
Sit down at my table.
That's all you get because it's getting its own separate video.
I'm not even making a video. I just sing it. As for
Okay.
the other 2, it could honestly be interchanged with almost anything, but the ones off the top of my head would have to be Mother's Knows Best and Hellfire.
I've got the perfect.
I forgot about Hellfire.
Me too. I forgot. Okay, no, no. I've got the perfect last topic to end it on. Which villain do you wish got a song but didn't?
Oh my gosh.
The mother from Brave.
She wasn't really.
She wasn't
She
a
was.
villain?
She kind of was, but she kind of wasn't at the same time. Like she was. She was more of a anti-hero
Did
subplot.
did Cruella or Lady
She
Teresa
didn't-
have a song?
No,
Cruella had a song about her, but she never
She didn't sing it.
Oh my gosh, wanna know a missed opportunity that never happened but would have been so amazing? And the original version of Emperor's New Groove called The Kingdom of the Sun, Yzma had her own business
Oh, that's
villain
right.
song.
Did
She-
And it was amazing. It's called Turn Out the Lights. Sounded
Oh my
like
she has a- she has a
that's
song-
awesome!
She has a song in Krunk's New Groove, and that's probably the best part of the movie.
I wish Maleficent and the Queen and
wish she got one of the
and the
original
Evil Queen had a song. That would have been really cool.
Well, technically, the only person who got a song in Snow White was Snow White herself and Hi-Ho.
True.
Which, by the way, I'm working on. These two know this, but I'm working on an updated version of Snow White where she actually has character.
Well, she has character.
She has
just a naive
character.
little 14
Are you
year-old.
kidding
Snow
me?
White was the first animated Disney film. You gotta give.
I give her that, but she literally has the personality of a brick.
No, she has the personality of a naive little sweet child.
Okay,
who's never done
now it's
anything
been
wrong.
30 minutes. So
Okay, so we'll continue this conversation later. Not to interrupt you, I'm sorry for
No,
that.
I was done.
But,
You're perfectly fine.
Yeah, me too.
but now so that's it for this episode. We may be filming episode 2 today as well, but who knows?
Sorry for my loud chaos. You're just gonna have to deal
So-
with it.
Same.
So thank you guys so much for watching. This will
Thank
become
you.
this will become
Bye.
I'm trying to do the outro.
Sorry.
This is going to become a new series, and I can't say it will be every week. It'll be at least once a month, maybe. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Say the title with me. 3, 2, 1. Car
Car
Talk.
Talk.
Taco